Here we are with a Boy Howdy Campaign. Our first round tonight is going to be the Flemming's Meadow, followed up by Valley on Conquest. And with that being said, here are our regiments for tonight. And the server population with that is going to be 334. CSA right now up by 10 on the Union side. In terms of artillery, Union is taking 16, CSA is taking 18. So infantry in balance is going to be 14 in favor of the CSA side. That is a huge infantry imbalance to have. Frontline reporters for today, representing our Union perspective on the ground. You have Ace here from the 65th Illinois, and on the CSA side, you have Cloud from the Army of Northern Virginia. Appreciate these guys so we can see what's going on the ground while also seeing what is going on in the sky. If you're playing in this match, send me a link to your POV, and I'll put it on the pinned comment of the video. So, I hope you all are having a great day. Should be a good night for a Boy Howdy campaign indeed. As mentioned at the beginning, our first round is the Flemming's Meadow. We don't know the exact ticket advantage to the attacking Union side, but what we do know is the defending CSA side was given a 7.5% buff in tickets. Probably like 3/4 of a year ago at this point, but Union attacked. They have the 15th Massachusetts with the Lorenz and the 2nd Wisconsin with the option of the Springfield 61 and the Lorenz as well. CSA defense, on the other hand, they have the 30th Virginia with the option of the Enfield and the Springfield 55 and the Enfield. And the Springfield 42. I might have said Enfield twice. Oopsie. And then they got the 4th Alabama on the defense as well with the option of the Enfield and the Springfield 55. So this is traditionally a very difficult map for the Union side. You got the point in the center of it, and CSA has a defilade and a hill across the whole entire map. And it looks like Union's just going to charge it. They're not going to give CSA any time to set themselves up defensively.
What are you doing?
And with that, CSA hold that Union charge pretty effectively. Union flag is down in the midst of the charge. CSA trying to charge out some of the Union flags, but Union will have 3 of them. What I mean is, right, CSA is going to start off the match defending the whole width of the map, right? Or length, whatever you want to say. You don't know where the attacking side is going to go. And I mean, it doesn't look like it from above, but when you zoom on the ground here, it's a little hilly, and you don't need a whole lot of elevation change to provide a good defensive area for the defenders to sit behind. And somehow there's Fish here who is dodging shots, getting kills, and getting huge tickets for the Union side. Even though, as a team, Union's down about a 4th of a morale stage right now. You generally don't want to be rambling. But, I mean, CSA can spread out across the whole length of the map. They can sit behind this defilated position. Also have many areas of covering, such as the artillery caisson. They have some rocks here. There's also the woods on this side of the map, which the Union team has some regiments over here starting to pressure that side right now. You got a lot of them. 1st Massachusetts there. Baker's Brigade, 83rd Pennsylvania, and the 2nd U.S. Meanwhile, cutting to the center side of the Union team, that's under a lot of fire right now. You got the 5th Wisconsin. A little further forward, 65th Illinois, Eagles Brigade, 7th LA, 5th Minnesota, 8th Virginia. A lot of different groups here, as you saw in the brief flash of all the regiments from tonight. And, I mean, you can see the CSA team. One, they're holding their initial defensive line on the right side of this map. Again, it's a very strong defensive position. This map initially was heavily favored towards the Union side when it came out 2 winters ago at the end of 2024, just because the defenders kind of couldn't figure out what they wanted to do. But as things kind of settled and people started messing around with strategy, CSA found what they're doing right now, and it's working real well. And on the opposite side of things, the CSA left, they've pushed forward, 6th Arkansas. And then to their left, you got the 5th Alabama rushing up, and they're slowly kind of pinching in this Union team. I mean, the CSA, it's a huge advantage, right? The CSA line completely spread out across the map here, shooting into one tiny area where the Union has condensed themselves. Meanwhile, Union's trying to shoot from one condensed area to a really spread out CSA defensive line. CSA is probably just going to hit a lot more Union than the other way around. But in this CSA center, you got the 14th Tennessee, Pan Am, and it looks like Union might actually be pushing up on the CSA right, where you have EIB and TKO. Baker's Brigade's going in, not a lot though.
Need bayonets here.
I don't know why Baker's Brigade went in on their own, but they paid the price. A and V shifting over. Far right side of the CSA line, got some Stonewall Brigade in 30th North Carolina. So that Union flag that was downed here earlier, looks like it's not there any longer. It takes 5 minutes to despawn that. So it either despawned or someone picked it up. But that Union company has been moving out of Maine, and they're only finally starting to get back into the fight here. So Union can kind of charge at this a couple different ways. We saw what they initially did, but obviously you're charging over a wide open field. Not the best area to do that, of course. But the problem is you have this area where Union can charge, where they have trees and cover, but it's a really tight area of the map, and it's out of bounds, as you can see, to their left. So it's not like they can really spread out here. They're, again, just all kind of clumped up in this tiny area, and CSA is shooting from every single direction on the spot.
Yeah, we've got a lot of people here, but we're taking a lot of casualties.
And I mean, CSA already, you can see they're starting to dial in a little bit. You do have the opposite side of the map with the woods over here, but that is out of bounds. Union can try to run out of bounds because you got a 30-second out of bounds timer and try to get around the CSA. But again, it's kind of the same difficulties as this side. So it's been a really, again, just a strong defensive map for the CSA side. And I mean, you can just see in the tickets at the half morale stage to start. And it looks like they're just going to go. You can hear Kramer there. That's how they got to communicate in here. The officers of this event, they don't have a Steam chat, so they got to communicate by talking to each other in-game or seeing what their friendlies are doing. And that can be very difficult, and especially very stressful when you get into cases like these, when you as the attacker are down almost 2/3 of a morale stage. And it looks like Union's just going to go in. I mean, they're starting to move that way. I don't know how many guys for the Union team are dead or respawning, but it's got to be a little bit. Union's starting to push in. Artie gets a great shot in there, and CSA's starting to shift.
On the caissons, boys. Let's go. Spray their officers, boys.
Bales at the ready. Bales at the ready.
Friendlies on the right are moving in.
Melee mode.
Boy, howdy, you will die.
Oh, boy, howdy. I'm gonna die.
Countercharge, 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 countercharge,
Performances I've ever seen. Lost your flags, you wiped on Flemming. That was insane.
So CSA line holds. They're really pushing in, trying to get these Union flags.
So high on bath salts, I don't feel any of this pain, buddy. Come here. I'm so unfathomably high on bath salts, dude. It's crazy. It's insane. It's insane, dude. It's insane. He went over. He went unfathomably high.
And with that, CSA wipes down all 4 Union flags and knocks the Union side into their next morale stage of engaged. What a charge from the CSA side. I mean, you could see, right, Union just funneled right up the middle. They tried to do it as their team. Their whole team didn't go in because a good amount were probably trying to respawn. And I noticed there was a group back here, although they probably did eventually get involved. But CSA already hitting beautiful shots on the Union lines, right, as they were going in. One, it's going to kill a couple people, but you also saw I was able to knock down a lot of people, and that's a huge thing as well, because, one, if a guy's knocked down, he's not doing anything else, but also it delays a group of those guys from being able to get into the charge, giving more time for CSA to show up. And, I mean, not the whole CSA team was here defending, right? They kind of collapsed in from all sides, and it was very beautiful to watch. Not so much if you're probably a Union player. Can probably agree to that. But what a mess. And a couple CSA guys have really gone further forward here. 5th Alabama. I mean, they're messing with 3rd Usha too. I mean, we've seen the impact of CSA already so far, but that Union artillery has really been invisible so far. And when I say invisible, it's like it's not like they're not doing anything. It's just they haven't hit any significant shots that's been noticeable anyways, or maybe I'm just not looking during those charges. Because, I mean, CSA already, they just got a beautiful shot and they hit it every time. They should hit it anyways. That's probably the better way to phrase that. They don't always hit, but when they hit, they hit. It feels good to watch. Doesn't feel good to be hit by it, though, I assume.
Their cheeks up. They put their cheeks up.
I saw a video of a guy. Let me look this up. It was it was an Instagram reel, which we all know those are the truth. Tell the truth of everything that you need to know.
Horrible Union play. Very disappointed.
Yeah, it's like there was a guy who could take a cannonball to the stomach. And it was like point blank, too. And it was just like he got up fine from it. Yeah, it's Frank Cannonball Richards. I looked it up, and there's a video from Getty Images TV. And it just goes over how he could withstand that, which is absurd. Like how the top comment of that video of that guy taking a cannonball to the stomach was just impressive. I mean, it is. Could not in a million years. But looks like the Union team is pushing the CSA left, trying to get around them, right? These flags here, 5-minute despawn time on that. So they're there for another 3 minutes and will despawn. The thing is, if any one of these Union guys dies because they don't have their flag, they have to spawn back at main. And that's going to create a delay, but maybe the Union team is trying to push this way, draw the whole CSA team over here, and then respawn and get to this side of the map while CSA is still over here. Although the problem is this isn't that big of a map, so CSA might be able to just respond. But it's not a bad idea from Union keeping up the pressure here. I mean, you got 6 Arkansas here, and you got Banners, part of Pan Am, shifting over on this left side. Probably trying to go as far as you can. And Union team has just stopped, maybe noticing CSA. Again, it's now hard to see from above, but there's elevation changes here. It provides enough of a defilade here for the CSA side. Union stops. Now they're going again. You can't. I don't know why you'd stop and then go.
Fall back, turn around. Behind the defilade, boys, behind the defilade.
Get your bells, get your bells.
Keep it up, coach.
Oh! I might have gotten a team kill, but who cares?
Man, while he's down, I said horse shit. Get fucked, bitch.
Hey, Kramer.
Hey, Settlers, form up. Settlers, form up.
So CSA will hold that. Union drops down to engaged. Meanwhile, it looks like some CSA stayed on the right side of that map to maybe prevent Union from getting all their flags. They picked up one of them. The rest of the Union team that died there spawning back at main. What a hold. What an arty shot, though.
I was like, dude, that's all friendlies over there.
Listen, I saw a bunch of dudes in blue.
You're good. Move this camera.
I got blood fever. I don't want to kill someone.
Hey, well, they got their shot. So Union's down 2/3 of a stage, probably a little more than that. It's like the bars are longer than what you see. It's like someone will like watch CSA. Now, obviously, with charges, bars are just going to drop, but you can especially tell if a shootout goes over a longer period of time. CSA, at the start of engage, will stay full for a while, and then eventually start dropping, and once they eventually start dropping, they'll drop real fast through the bar. That's just kind of how it is, for whatever reason. And this applies to the end of a morale stage, too. It's like, it'll show empty for a while, and you're like, why isn't this gone down yet? But Union able to recover a second flag. And it looks like that's 65th Illinois and Midwest, kind of in the center here. They're shooting canister. They got one with it. But what a mess. I mean, when did they do these balance changes for the It's a beautiful part of just the internet is. I mean, you could apply this to like podcasts or whatever. You can just look something up and you can get an answer. It's not like you can just guess. CSA already just overshooting this.
That worked out pretty well, actually.
When did they do it? Was it the 400 player update? Yeah, they did. So when was the 400 player update? May 28th of 2025. They did a bunch of ticket balance changes for this maps, which was no 5-6 months after. That's an Artie barrage. Holy. Well, there's it's like Union already does that. It gets a couple kills, but Union's not charging right now, so it doesn't really impact anything generally. And again, it's not like they have, you know, anything better to shoot at per se. CSA, their whole team outside of the guys who push far forward are sitting in a defilade. You can't really hit them with your CSA Artie, or Union Artie, I should say. But yeah, they did all the ticket balance changes for all the maps 5-6 months after these drill camp maps dropped in December of 2024. And this map had been decently CSA's bias, and the devs were like, give the CSA more tickets. The balancing, that balance update was mid. I don't know why they don't tweak the maps every single month. That'd be very helpful to the game's balance, because this map has always been CSA bias, at least since people started playing and figuring it out. But we'll see. Maybe someday. Who knows? Maybe update 200. Union's going in again, but not a lot. That's a nice Union Artie barrage there.
Flag run.
Run the flag back, run the flag back.
I'm running with it. Oh, get off from the fucking back.
So CSA is going to hold yet another charge. One Union flag down.
No survivors, Christy.
Alright, 33 form, 33 form, 33 form.
Out now.
Let's go. Hey, stay.
North Carolina, we are reforming.
So CSA not trying to overextend too much. Little charge on this side.
Get behind him, get behind him. Press T, get behind him.
And first mass charge there held by EIB and some TKO. And again, another huge hold for the CSA side. That ticket gap still growing as Union hits taking losses. So, what a mess. And I mean, the balancing would help out the game in such a huge way. It doesn't seem like it's that complex of a thing either. And I mean, the only reason why we know the ticket imbalances on a lot of nice Artie shot on a lot of these maps that are for skirmish that aren't on the drill camp map pack, which is this map's map set, is because people have gone out and like tested to see what the ticket imbalance actually is. The devs don't give us that information too. It's just like, it feels like you just got to change one thing in the code to be like, give attackers and defenders this many more. I mean, the thing is too, right, is there's not too many, I mean, there's enough games over the course of a month where you can maybe figure out the ticket imbalance for a map. It's just, the problem is the gameplay is completely different on 200 and 400 players. And so it's difficult to balance for that just because, again, the games are completely different with 200 to 400 people. I mean, what's our server pop right now? 350? Got 170, 180 on each side. And I mean, CSA can just defend the whole length of the map. The attackers, wherever they charge, I mean, one, we've seen CSA react very quickly, which has been very helpful. That's, you know, a huge part of the CSA defense, or really any defense, is just being able to react quickly wherever the attacking side goes. But on top of that as well, if the defenders can just defend the entire length or width of the map, what can you do as an attacker? You're going to hit someone, and so it eventually just goes down the blob, charge and hope it works. Whereas if this was like a 100v100, CSA can't defend the whole width of the map or length of the map, again, however you want to describe this. And so maybe the attackers have a chance to outflank, outmaneuver their opponent, right? And I mean, you could do that type of stuff on a high pop like this, but you have to deceive the defenders. And the problem is this map is in the open, and so you can't really deceive the defending side. Now, maybe one thing Union could do is keep their flags on that side in the cover of the trees, have everyone charge over here to pull the whole CSA team over here, and then while that's happening, spawn guys in and push up over here. Again, could be an idea, but if CSA just notices the flags aren't there, then you can't really do much. But honestly, right, it's worth trying something just because we've seen the Union try to charge in from numerous sides, sometimes with flags, or I should say most of the time, one time without. And I mean, Union is almost down home morale stage at this point. So it's just, it could be a huge thing because some maps are just not played because it's horrendously biased towards one side. And I mean, if you think this is horrendously biased, which I mean it is, there's some maps that are worse, and events just refuse to play them. There's some of the Harper's Ferry maps were real tiny. They're just not that fun either. So, it looks like there's a charge over here, but it's, again, just one Union group or two going in on their own.
Friendly. We won.
That was a pretty quick win on Union. Or sorry, not Union. Union hasn't won all day. Pretty quick win for the CSA flag down there. And I mean, that's the thing too with these events with no Steam chat is, I mean, the whole Union team is just super spread out. Sure, CSA is as well, but CSA's defense is pretty simple, right? Wherever Union goes, you go as well. Union, you know, trying to coordinate attack can be difficult because, you know, you got to have some numbers to going in. War of Rights is a numbers game most of the time. And, I mean, if the Union attackers just send a couple tinier groups in on their own or just one group in on their own against a stacked up CSA defense, it's just not going to work. It's just simple numbers. I mean, you can't be a hero in this game unless you're artillery. You could maybe argue because, you know, one shot can deal a lot of damage there. Or you could say an officer can be a hero for leading the men to do an action. But even then, this is a very team-based game. You individually cannot overcome the might of an opponent team, which you don't see too often, at least to this scale, I should say. Because, I mean, you sometimes see it, but not too often anyways. So, Union team right now is split up into two sides right now. And I mean, CSA is more congregating to this right side. And I mean, at least from our view up here, I mean, it looks like there's a lot more Union on this side of the map. And I mean, even though we have the sky cam, right? I mean, it's a wide open field. You can kind of at least see or feel things anyways. At least when I led a Bloody Lane match a couple weeks ago, even if you can't see anything on the ground, you can kind of put things together. Especially if you have enough experience or just kind of been paying attention in a match, you can kind of see what's going on. I mean, there's not too many things either side can do in a War of Rights map in terms of grand strategy. So, but I mean, Ace down there getting that flag for Union, getting that back, and Union is now down over a morale stage. 17 minutes left. Match has gone by pretty fast. There's been a lot of action. And I mean, again, we don't know the exact ticket and bounce in favor of the attackers for this map, but the attackers have more tickets on every single map that we know of, so we assume it's the same here. It also just makes sense that the attackers have more tickets overall. And generally, shootouts do favor the attackers just because there's so many variables going into if a shot hits them. That's not always true. Like Pry House, for example. Union has a very strong defensive position. In defilades, kind of like the CSA has here. And the shootouts generally favor the defending side on that map. And that could be the case here as well. but I mean, it seems like it's slightly growing in CSA's favor. Not as much as a charge, but charges are always...
they were planning on it. Then
There's going to be a lot more drastic things during a charge. Union already keeps barraging this spot. It's like when you're playing Empire or Napoleon Total War and you just have your 3 or 4 batteries fire all at the same time. It's a majestic thing. Except, like, a lot of them miss.
Big push coming down that.
Shoot these guys west northwest. Shoot them west
Which?
northwest.
I've never really thought about it. I wonder how accurate artillery was, or arty crews were back
You're in the way of our fire.
in the American Civil War. Makes me wonder. Because, I mean, you know, for as much as I can criticize artillery for missing shots or not having too much of an impact, right? It's not easy. I mean, the nice part, at least with this game, is, you know, you play the same maps, you can get the spreadsheet and write down to right. We're here, the enemies can be in this spot, that spot. Here are the, like, the fuse time, how high I have to aim it, where I have to turn the cannon. You can write all that down, but I wonder how good it was in the past. I need to watch the next volley. I mean, now they're doing fire by file. They're firing individual cannon. Fine, we gotta watch third. I should do this.
I got no britches left. I got nothing to replace.
Well, we'll pay attention to this because you don't see that too often in matches anyways. If only it had a significant impact on things, though. But I mean, again, it's not like there's much for the art union already to shoot out.
Yes, I have also begun to just piddle on my own shoes, due from massive secretions.
Those were fancy words.
Stir fry! Fry, sir!
This huge mustache and beard. Holy. Thing is huge. Oh! Oh no. Alright, Union infantry charging. No, they're just sitting back and shooting. We have justification for this. We'll give Artie their view here. See, it used to be Artie, you could flip the artillery by shooting it, but I don't know if that's really the case anymore. That was not meant to be a pun.
We good?
Alright, let's watch it. As long as the Union infantry doesn't spoil us here.
Hold on, I'm gonna move you a little bit more.
Any day now.
There we go. That should be right on.
Thank you, Knight.
You're welcome.
Let's watch this drive.
All good! Fire!
No comment. Union hits breaking. Beautiful barrage there. I don't know if that hit anyone, though. It's gotta be a little scary to see that coming at you. But, yeah, so Union and breaking. One morale stage until they hit final push, and that black timer will drop, assuming we're not there at that point. I mean, we can hear the Union officers. I wonder if they're yapping about anything. In 83rd, Pennsylvania is shifting over. And it looks like Union is getting their shoot on.
Crouch to reload, Minnesota.
Good job. Crouch to reload, gentlemen.
And look at...
Hold fire. Load no!
Look how beautiful this is.
Fix your bayonets.
Checks when ready. Checks when ready, fifth.
Fifth, checks when ready.
Holy shit, flag back up a little bit.
Take aim. Rise.
Company.
Take aim.
Take
Down that
aim.
line. Repeat shot. Steady. Fire. Reload.
Yep, decreased by 0.05 degrees off the previous shot.
You know, there's also something too. When they released artillery, the amount of recoil that an arty shot will have, it's actually significant. I mean, before getting this game, I'd only really seen Gettysburg or like Civil War movies.
Fire.
Fire!
I'm like, I was not expecting it to roll that far back.
Go ahead and shoot.
But I mean, it makes sense. You just got a lot of firepower there shooting that thing off.
Stay down. That's not a. Alright. 83rd, rise! Rise up!
83rd,
Take aim! Above the friendlies!
Don't shoot friendlies.
Fire!
Don't shoot the friendlies, guys.
Reload!
We shouldn't do that. Unless we're artillery, then we can shoot the friendlies. But that'll... CSA gets dropped down to taking losses. Union does not have a lot of time left. Now, Union can capture that point whenever they want. It's just, if they do it before the CSA hits their next stage of breaking, Union will have to hold it for a certain amount of time before they can win the game, aka a counterattack phase, aka early cap. But if CSA hits breaking, then they can win. And it looks like Union's finally going to go. I mean, they don't have a lot of time left. 10 minutes can seem like a long time, but not for war rights. So, I mean, the Union looks like they're just going to gun straight for the arty. They've done this. I mean, you can see CSA, or not a lot of them, but some of them are trying to get on the flank. Anyways, here we go.
Oh my god. I got some cheese for you, buddy. Hey, do you want to see my cheese?
You! Yankee boy, turn around, cowards! You! I've killed 6! Come on! You, boy! You! Never mind. You can be horny, you can be horny. Get that one out there. Knock that officer!
Well, that was pretty quick. When Zapstar said 6 and nothing more, I kind of got whiplash there for a second. So used to something following that.
You guys are cockroach! You are cockroach!
You missed!
Keep going!
Keep going.
You're not getting this flag.
You're ramboing. Don't shoot.
Alright guys, you should keep running. You should keep running, boys. You should keep running. Keep running.
Die here! Die well!
No.
For the Union!
I'm friendly. Don't shoot.
Come here, Johnny Reb, you forgot me, boy! Come here!
Union cockroach.
Come here, Johnny Reb!
Well, one more charge, or I mean, very soon Union will hit final push. That may or may not drop that black timer. And this is going to be it for this match. CSA barely took a dent, but nothing more to say there. Simple annihilation from the CSA side here. Not too much more than that. Really well done from them. Obviously, the map set up well for them, but obviously you can still sell as a defender. And they did not do that. They did everything they were supposed to. And, you know, it's... The unfortunate part is that as an attacker, right, there's sometimes you just can't do anything. Which is not good for game design. Again, why the balancing is important for this game. Like, Union should have more tickets, but... But I mean, that can be the hard thing, is that this is just, of course, one match, and that's a small sample size. But I mean, you watch this map enough, and you generally see the same things. Union generally get destroyed by what feels like this much.
Just have faith. 5 minutes and fucking. They're almost there.
We got this. We still got 6 minutes to win this one. Don't worry, we still got this.
And we will
I can't wait to get
Wisconsin, fall in, boys. Wisconsin.
Can't wait to immediately get hit by Audi as we come over this hill.
Oh, we got
At the sprint, to the left.
I appreciate the confidence. Hey, if they could pull it off. You just got to hit CSA down 3/4 of a stage in 5.5 minutes, win a charge, and then get on point, which they have not been able to win a charge yet tonight. But you never know. That's why you play the game, right? The underdog story here for the Union side. Wow. I was trying to say create, and then I said great. It's over. Cancel the announcing career, but it'd be a beautiful, beautiful title. Alright, Union's going into the bushes. Some CSA have pushed further forward. TKO and 33rd Virginia, part of Stonewall Brigade, starting to get shots. Here they come.
Get ready, fix bayonets! Oh shit! It's like a hornet. Fix faster. Come get some, yeah! Don't you shoot! No, I didn't. Oh, man, I'm out of ammo.
Keep moving, Wisconsin! Keep moving, Wisconsin!
Into the woods. Take the road. No mercy. Let's go. Let's go. Back it goes. Let's go.
Every single one of them.
Why would you stab me,
bro?
Make sure they can't go back to their family.
Go.
Push with the star, push with the star.
Get him out, get him gone. Get him out, get him gone.
Give him the steal.
Send him back to Richmond.
Stay with the blood.
You got stabbed. Stand here and kill. It's just gonna be socially awkward. Boom. Go away, officer. Go away, officer. Get behind him. Get behind him. You're dead. You didn't get me. Wonk.
So Union hit final push. That just might have moved the black timer down by a little bit. I wasn't specifically looking for that, but they still have infinite spawns. CSA is pushing in, and they might be cutting them off right now. Doors closing.
Stab him in the push.
Hey, I have a question for you. Where do you think you're running to, boy?
Behind you, dumb fuck. I want to shake your hand, boy. I want to shake your hand.
Jesus Christ, Arkansas, we are tearing them apart.
Did you see that shit? Did you see that shit? Let me shake your hand, boy. Did you see that shit? Oh, baby.
They charged us. Turn around, Arkansas. Go back to the northwest.
Oh, hold
Chase
back.
those fuckers down, boys.
So huge hold for the CSA side. Union has their flags still up, trying to get spawns. 2 minutes left on the clock. They're going to hit CSA into breaking. A lot of Union spawned main. They're not going to get up here for another minute or so. So the Union just has to have, they just got to capture that point. If they have more bodies on point when the clock hits 0, they could force a little bit of an overtime, but they have to continually capture it. CSA just need more bodies on point when the clock hits 0 to take the game. And both sides are kind of forming it up right now.
Fire. On them up, boys. Independent fire northwest in the bushes, boys. You see him.
I apologize.
Alright, shift left, let's go. Up here.
Shift it left, boys. Shift it left.
They're still moving over here. Union already was hitting some nice shots in that whole thing. Like up here-ish, which, I mean, again, the Chargers down here, but they might have hit some friendlies going down there. 1 minute left. Why is that point going down? There's no one's on it. And here come Union from main spawn. Again, tickets don't matter for Union at this point. They can keep respawning just a limited time's a killer.
Oh fuck. No. Thank you, save my life.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, Auntie, bye.
Get that off.
Hey, Auntie, come back. Listen to me.
Get the fire, get the fire, get the fire, get the fire, get the fire.
Goodbye, Auntie.
I want to shake your hand.
Hey, officer.
These two brothers.
Oh, no way.
Come, Billy.
Flash! You son of a bitch!
I want to shake your hand.
Ah, bitch! Keep going, keep going. Get this flag, get this flag, get this flag, this flag. Hey, flag, come here, flag, come here, flag, come here.
And that'll do it. So yeah, I mean, fairly simple idea of a map. CSA, they have their defensive line. They have enough guys to put everyone on the line to defend the whole length of the map. And wherever Union went, they shifted and immediately reacted. So good on them. You know, it's a simple defense, albeit, but you know, sometimes you can win by doing the simple things. So, or rather, you can get a lot done by doing the simple things. That's for sure. So. A good hold from CSA. I mean, Union tried charging multiple different areas. They tried the shootout. The shootout, I don't think, was helping them at all. But it's difficult to attack when the defenders have a good defensive position and they can react back and forth. It's not like Union has 50 to 100 more guys on the CSA side. And evidently not a lot of ticket advantage. But nonetheless, look at the casualties. It's almost 2 to 1. Nearly is. We'll see y'all shortly for round 2. And before we get into the second round, thank you to our YouTube members for your support. Your support is greatly appreciated. And with that being said, here we are with our second round. We're on Conquest now. The map is Valley. The server pop is 352. CSA right now up currently by 6 on the Union side in terms of artillery. CSA taking 14, Union taking 18. So infantry in balance is going to be 10 in favor of the CSA side, although someone might be balanced because CSA just dropped by a good amount, which I don't see any server messages. Thank you, Gamer. I appreciate it. Gamer's a great guy. One of the best. But Conquest, you have 3 points of contention. You're fighting over all 3 points. If you have a majority, you start dealing a ticket drain on your opponent. However, because this is the Boy Howdy Campaign, nice barrage, they fight over 1 point of contention until the 30-minute mark, and that point is the B point. So each side started moving out at 42. At the quick time, could start double-clicking and sprinting at the 40-minute mark, and now they can start fighting over the B point, and they're charging right in. Union has to get a foothold here. CSA is going to be able to win that point eventually, or at least shoot the Union side off. Which CSA has a lot of guys down the road here taking a shootout. I don't know why they're not shifting down to the side. So, I mean, Union's got to wipe the CSA group to their right, kind of defeat in detail, or Artie can get involved. Nice shot. Well, for now, Union's holding. I mean, the thing is, eventually these CSA guys are going to realize what's up and start shifting in, so Union can't just sit and wait for that to happen. Union has to defeat these two groups before they just surround and pinch in from both sides. Which it looks like CSA is starting to move over.
Boys, I need a unit on the right! I need a unit on the right on the southwest fence to help!
And I just hit the screenshot button and everything froze. What a beautiful game. We'll be right back. And we're so back. Apologies for that. Whoever writes, it's a perfect game with no bugs. This is not a sponsored segment. Anyways, looks like Union eventually was able to push the CSA off their right. Some TKO guys trying to get out with their flag, but Union able to stop that. Looks like a group of CSA actually charged out the Union artillery, which is maybe why the CSA right presence on the point is gone.
Come here, Yankee Doodle, I'll do you in. Come
It's
on.
because CSA is instead focusing on the artillery. And I mean, right, there's been some charges here and some shootouts, but, right, Union's had that flagpole advantage for a minute or two by this point, and look at the ticket imbalance. Union is up by a third of a morale stage, and we've just started. And the only difference is CSA is down a flagpole. And that's the impact of having a flag advantage in this game. Now, it looks like some Union is trying to go back to protect their artillery, also just reinforce their rear side, because they don't want to get hit in the rear.
Get in there, get in there, get in there, get in there, Fifth, get in there.
Oh, did my poke in the face make you miss?
So that's 5th Minnesota. And at least pushing in on that. You got a couple more Union down on that side. Union looks like they've completely taken control of the lane, which is what Union needed to do. And now they're starting to push up on that side. So let's take a little look here, a little peek.
Shoot on the turkey shoot, boys! It's a fucking turkey shoot!
Don't shoot friendly.
Get on the fence and shoot. Get on the fence and shoot.
Shoot him in from the fence, please.
Get on the fence and shoot, gentlemen! Shoot them! It's a turkey shoot! It's a turkey shoot! Shoot them all!
And with that flank, I mean, Union's going to win the ground.
Oh, you're dead!
Man, I really wish the game didn't crash. Because it's just, I don't know if CSA shifted this way or not. It looks like 5th Minnesota's going to try to charge them out.
Fall back in.
Cocksucker, bitch.
Yeah, keep coming. Bring it on. Bring it, cocksucker.
Pull back, pull back, pull back.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hold fight, hold fight. Hold fight.
So it looks like CSA will force the Union back there. But, I mean, CSA had the advantage because they had the pinch attack on the Union, who was just kind of balled up in the corner here. But whether it be CSA pulling out or Union eventually winning, Union was able to take this and then focus all their attention on this side, get on this snake fence to get the flank, and completely throw CSA off the position. And now Union's going to have this point, presumably for the next 4.5 minutes, probably longer, but it's at least 4.5, about to be 4 minutes until that A and C point open up. Now, C point's all the way over there, and A point's on the opposite side. Now, if I'm the CSA side, I just go for the A and C point at this point. I mean, I might stay close for another minute or two to at least contest the Union, but I set myself up so once the 30-minute mark is hit, I start capturing those next points, just because you need to get a flag advantage. Because Union's up by a half morale stage, and we just started. It's going to get worse the next 3 or 4 minutes. 3 minutes and 36 seconds.
Anything not wearing blue. You see the rebels far. That's fine. On my line, you see them.
So, and I mean, the only reason why you want to at least shoot at the Union while they're here is just to keep them here, because if the whole CSA team just walks up to that C point, Union's going to follow them. I mean, Union understands that in, you know, a minute or two, they're going to have to start moving to try to get one of the points, whether it be the A or the C point.
Starting to move up. We gotta start shooting these.
And I'll really be intrigued to see if the CSA forces here, 6th Arkansas, 5th Alabama, are going to stay here. Union already trying to take their guns back.
Fuck you, Yankee bitch.
Watch the fence. Watch the fence.
Stay in this line.
You ain't gonna do shit, Yankee.
Hold this line.
Oh, you got stuck there, buddy.
Come on. Come on, pay for that.
Hold up, they can't get through the
Get your
fucking
Yankee
fence.
ass over here. Get your Yankee ass over here.
So, they're going to stay put there. Yeah, I'm really going to be intrigued if CSA is going to, like, actually get a forced A. Because, I mean, it looks like CSA is sending a lot of guys down to that C point. But, I mean, you have a CSA flag here with some CSA moving in from their main spawn that way. I don't know if these guys are going to stay put or not. I mean, they still got about a minute or so before you would think they would want to move off if they were trying to get to that point. But, I mean, alas, who knows? So, looks like 65th Illinois for the Union side is starting to head to that A point, already contesting TKO's flag.
Hang back, Harold.
You'll note the CSC up there don't have a flag. TKO's got to realize that the friendlies are up there. At least notice them and then start heading that way.
Stay safe, Harold.
Trying to.
Oh, Harold.
we probably just need to fucking run.
Nice shot. So they're going to back off to the point. Minute and a half. Union looks like they're sending a little more than 65th Illinois that way. These State Virginia and some 5th Minnesota are heading that way. TSA up here staying on the artillery, so they clearly don't want Union on the guns. And pending anything crazy, it looks like the TSA side, at least momentarily, will get the A and the C point. Union hasn't really sent anyone to the C point yet. I mean, they don't necessarily have to, right? You just need 2 points to have the flagpole advantage to deal a ticket loss. And, I mean, well, most of the CSA heading towards the C point. I mean, A point could make sense for the Union side. But, I mean, we'll see. I mean, Union has a good amount of guys heading this way that outnumber CSA. And, I mean, the thing is, Union's not... CSA is spending a flag and an infantry regiment to deal with, I mean, that Union artillery. I mean, that's 42 guys. So, it's a huge chunk of the CSA team within this general area over here. That's, I mean, it's suppressing the Union guns, but outside of that, it's not doing too much.
Just run out of bounds safe. Go safe.
Get that flag. Who the fuck are you?
Kill that
standing
officer.
trying to
Good
fight?
job.
You
Get that
guys
flag. Get
are
that flag. Don't overextend. Don't overextend. Don't overextend.
So, looks like they're going to try to run this flag potentially out of bounds, which that's actually really far away. So Union will get a CSA flag down, or at least get it away. That's the TKO charge in, but not going to do much there. And it looks like CSA is going to be able to run that flag out of bounds with a 30-second despawn timer instead of 5 minutes. And even though CSA is going to get that C point to temporarily stop the ticket drain on their team since the flags cancel each other out, Union's about to get that A point and start dealing a ticket loss to the CSA side again, who's almost down to morale stage very early on into this match.
Yeah. Destiny, do you know where your unit's at?
Yeah, it's...
So it continues. And is he just waiting to die? Must be out of bounds. I mean, the out of bounds for the spectator camera is when it's out of bounds for both sides. I don't know why he's waiting right here. Oh. Face planted too. That's a way to sleep. I'll be intrigued to see if the flag will despawn in 30 seconds. Also find it funny his hand is still like he's holding the flag. Anyways, ragdolls, beautiful thing. They've really toned down the ragdolls over the past few years. It's kind of sad. Bodies would be flying everywhere a few years ago. It used to be you could have guys rolling a case on, and if a guy ran full speed into it, sprinted, then he'd shoot off across the map. Funny thing. So, I mean, it's going to be extremely difficult for the CSA side to do much when they have a fourth of their team sitting on the Union Arty, which isn't doing much. I mean, Union Arty was pounding them, that's for sure, but by taking a fourth of your team just out of the fight, CSA can't really do much. And I mean, with another flag down, half the CSA team is really can't do much. And now you could see the rest of the CSA infantry team that's still alive trying to push. But I mean, this is half the team in front of us for CSA trying to push out a whole Union team across an open field. Now, they have the snake fence here, which they can push down, and they will push down. But still difficult.
I think they have less on the right.
We can, but it's a large formation. We have the numbers.
Yes.
Let's go.
I don't know.
Let's take this shit.
Those assholes are shooting.
Right here, boys. Right through it. Let's make it bloody.
You got some CSA going around trying to pick up maybe that down flag over there, which it looks like it's inbounds. Maybe that's by intent. But A&V or Pan Am, they're heading for the point here. Which, if they gun for the point, I mean, they actually have a fair amount of guys. I think, a little outnumbered if Union just shifts in a good amount of time. So they're kind of not, which might let CSA get a foothold on the snake fence over here. But you got Union starting to push back down from the top. Union starting to spread this way. Nice arty shot from CSA. And Union reacting a little slow, giving CSA some ground.
I see it, it ain't enough.
Up and over, up and over, up and over.
Fuck this flag, it's almost down.
Oh shit, they're charging. I'm coming for you, boy. Get it up, get it up, get it up.
Keep going, keep going, son. Keep going, son.
Out of here.
You're not leaving flags.
Get on the ground, show me your hands.
Any for smash?
Kramer.
Charge him out! Charge him out! Get this flag up.
So Union gets a clean sweep there, gets 2 flags down. They responded late to that, but again, it's a numbers game, right? The whole Union team collapsed in eventually, are able to win the ground, get, again, 2 CSA flags, and they're going to be able to cap that point eventually and continue the ticket loss on the CSA side. Now, getting a little shenanigans over here. Is it TKO? Yeah, they've shifted over here to the A point. I mean, it looks like it was by intent to keep that flag in bounds. So they can just run over here and pick it up. But CSA still is contesting the arty. I mean, it feels like contesting that arty should be a side quest off the main quest. And you actually have some Union moving over to that C point, which is undefended, which honestly not a bad idea, right? It's low risk to send a few guys, high reward to get a decap on a point. And who's doing this? It looks like third Usha. The artillery. Oh, I love this. I love this. Can PA hold?
Yeah? Well, this one's for you. Brace, lads, brace, brace.
You guys don't know how to help your own team. You guys got to get better at this strategy game because you're not doing well.
Excuse me, we're doing a 5v fucking...
You're on body block.
Kill that guy behind you.
So the Union artillery, despite all odds, despite having their own artillery overrun, where they're not able to do anything the entire game, has decided to take action, and they're going to decap that C point, and now CSA is going to be losing 2 flagpoles worth of ticket loss as a result. Simply beautiful. But on the opposite side of the map, 5th Alabama, 14th Tennessee flanked the Union forces here and wiped them, which is going to let CSA get the point. But Union's down CSA's down 2 flagpoles right now. And so, I mean, CSA is rushing a lot of their guys from the main spawn, which again, a lot of them don't have flags just because 2 of them are down. And some of them are charging.
You dirty rebel, stand up. Stand up, you dirty rebel.
Dirty rebel this, bitch.
Okay? Are we holding or are we losing? Are we 2 officers?
Brace up, fellas. Brace up, brace up.
So Union's going to hold that. Again, if CSA guy dies there, he has to spawn back at main. Union's still dealing a flag loss. But here's the huge thing, right? CSA is going to capture that A point. Instead of CSA dealing a flag loss to the Union side, what's going to happen instead is the Union side is not losing any tickets. So it's a huge, huge decap. Because I mean, it keeps the Union lead as is.
And this cheese wheel is pretty sick.
Because what you'll see a lot in Conquest is the ticket loss through casualties fairly even. But when it comes to the ticket imbalance, like we see now, right, it's usually just due to the flag difference. So, I mean, CSA, just based on the rounds kind of gone, I wouldn't be surprised if Union's dealt more of a ticket loss through casualties. But even then, right, the difference comes down most part to the flag. So CSA setting up defense area around the A point. Someone's got to get that C point eventually. And I mean, Union's got guys over here, but no flag, so they can't capture it. But they can at least harass CSA and prevent them from getting it. I mean, what, you got 2 CSA flags down over there by the B point, and we know of at least 1 CSA flag by the A point, and that other CSA flag is still taking the Union Arty. And so, I mean, CSA is just not going to be able to get that C point at this rate unless they go down and get the flags, but Union has guys here to contest that. So, what a mess.
Hell yeah. Little bitch.
So, a little bit of a stalemate right now, which, you know, it's an improvement for the CSA side, but it's not necessarily a bad thing for the Union either. I mean, CSA's got to capture a point. I mean, they're almost down 2 morale stages, and at a certain point, they're just not going to have enough tickets to be able to come back, because even if they're up 2-1, which is what you generally see, I mean, you're down enough tickets, it's not good. And Union should really make sure... Okay, they've despawned. So, 5 minutes has passed. They're going to be able to spawn back in at main, so CSA will get those back, but not for a while. No one's still sent a flag over to that C point. Which, fair enough. So, some 33rd Virginia guys going down the creek there. Could be trying to decap. Sussy Brigade banner guys here. Gonna shoot it out. Meanwhile, CSA is starting to put some pressure from the direction of the A point, maybe trying to pinch the Union, which Union actually lost the flag, it looks like, up the hill a little ways.
Right.
That could be a start of something for the CSA side. And it actually looks like CSA have a flag in their line here. So maybe something could go here for CSA if they all just pinch in here, which it looks like they're moving to. From multiple sides. Looks like Union Artillery, we could see that the pop-up have taken their guns back. And 6 Arkansas is now pushing in. CSA is going for the triple pincer here.
Die, officer,
Goodbye, you're dead. Charge, boys.
And with CSA already pouncing in, Union's going to try to punch out one of these flanks.
Charge down, charge left.
You should be in a cave. You shouldn't enjoy the sun. You should be in a cave.
Enjoy the sun, you mother. Let's go.
Hey, your mustache looks gay.
Keep pushing.
What's out?
Keep.
Don't keep pushing. Don't keep pushing.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
And CSA wins the row. They get another Union flag down. 3rd Union flag down by the flag. There should be no reason why Union loses this match at this point.
Don't let them get their flag.
Second flag carry. You know what happens when you don't have your officer shot, Mr. Lieutenant Colonel?
And some Union charging on the point, but CSA get the decap. 4th Union flag by the C point. They're finally going to get it, but CSA is going to be up 2-1. What a turnaround for CSA. They have a chance. Still small, but it's growing. Oh my goodness. Stop taking the guns. You know, we're just going to switch to the CSA side because their artillery doesn't get overrun, it seems. It's the one pop-up in the game you can't turn off, which is ridiculous. Maybe not ridiculous, but it's surprising. So, I mean, CSA with the flag advantage, oh man. They're going to have to hold it for the rest of the game to have a shot at this. Now, that's assuming that they don't drop into last stand in the next 17 minutes, which could very well be possible, just through casualties alone.
Shoot it off the snake.
defense. Shoot him out.
But I mean, Union's got plenty of time to do something. Now, CSA sending some guys with the flag down to the C point. Union's all but abandoned it, which... Uh-oh. Third Usher leaving the point. They're going to try to charge up the CSA already, it looks like. They want to take their guns. Meanwhile, the Union Infantry Group is going to back off. 83rd Pennsylvania, Baker's Brigade. Oh, my. Uh-oh. If Union doesn't win that charge, CSA is going to get a triple cap, and this map could be flipped on its head. I mean, these guys that are charging it for Union, they don't have a flag, so if they die, they spawn main. Uh-oh. This is... You gotta be kidding me.
Ooh. You guys chose the wrong side. No. You guys chose the wrong side. They're going to the flag. You guys chose the wrong side.
I need to stop. Whatever side I'm on, their artillery just gets overrun.
You guys chose the wrong side. Get sit down.
Chop, I died.
No.
You gotta be kidding me. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. CS is gonna win the game. Oh, there's some Union guys over here. Alright. It takes 30 seconds to lower, raise a flag. So you see if CSA starts capturing the point with their flag before the Union guys over there start decapping it, then CSA is gonna get a triple cap and they might win the game.
Press T, don't stab each other.
They're gonna do it. Alright, so if CSA captures all 3 points, a counterattack will begin. A counterattack's 3 minutes long. The black timer is going to stop. Union will be losing 3 flagpoles worth of ticket loss, which goes down insanely fast. And CSA might be able to catch up, but within those 3 minutes, Union has to capture a point or neutralize 2 points to end the counterattack. And again, it takes 30 seconds to raise or lower a flag. What a throw! Some CSA notice Union's back at A and they're heading that way. Oh, and they have a flag too, so even if the decap happens, they can just raise the flag up. No way. No. Union's not in position. They're all at main. They're still down a couple of flags on the point.
Excuse me, trespassing. You're trespassing, sir. You are trespassing. Oh no, you died. Now what? Oh no. Oh.
Come on, Pepper Hawk. Come take me out. Get him, Eddie.
Alright, so TKO wins there. They're going to capture the point. Union's going in for the B point. It takes 30 seconds to lower, 30 seconds to raise a flag. So Union's going to have to capture this point since CSA is going to win that A point back. Union tickets are dropping. Anyways, here we go. Nice already shot. And CSA all but actually gone from the point. There's another good shot. That one might have team killed. Alright.
I'm so sorry. Pull back. Hold CSA.
So Union is going to decap that point, still losing tickets. They've lost almost a half morale stage in this counterattack. Now they're going to be able to win this B point. CSA already can delay it though by pounding the point, which one of those guns is spinning around. I don't know why it's turned backwards right now, but that's besides the point. CSA could win this game. Nice already shot. That's what you need from CSA already. Just delay it by a few seconds. Every second matters.
Kill him. Shoot him down, lads. Engage from here. Utilize your cover.
Open fire. Independent fire.
Give him the business, boys.
Cassie, you're gonna fucking shoot him? Oh, Cassie, help me! Pull me up!
Alright, so Union wins the point back. Counterattack stops. Black timer continues. Union lost over a half morale stage in that counterattack. And CSA's right back into the game. Up 2-1 on flagpole. Still dealing a ticket loss to the Union side. Plenty of time left. Now, this game can end a few ways. It either ends in a draw or a victory for one side. Now, you can win this game by knocking your opponent down to last stand, which is the final morale stage after breaking. CSA's next stage is last stand. Union's next stage is breaking and then last stand. If you knock them in the last stand and then fully wipe the opponent, then you can win the game. Another way to win is if you're in a higher morale stage. So if the game ended right now, since Union had taken losses, CSA's and breaking, Union would be the victor. However, if both sides are in the same morale stage, it doesn't matter how low or how high you are in a morale stage, as long as you each are in the same morale stage, it's a draw. And unlikely to be a draw with the amount of time that's left. I mean, it could be a last stand thing, or unlikely to be breaking. There's just too much time, and if CSA has a 2-1 flagpole lead, they're going to be able to hit Union in the last stand. CSA could just hit last stand through tickets alone, and maybe time could just run out on a last stand. But I mean, what a comeback for CSA. Union almost ended up breaking. Oh man, Union's played such a good match, and to potentially throw it away here, that could... my day. So, CSA at least defending that 8-point. Union's sending guys this way, trying to inch that way. Union's got some guys heading towards the C point to decap, but CSA's got a couple guys moving that way to defend.
You can't see me.
Color guard, move with me, color guard, gentlemen.
Excuse me. Bring down that flag, boys. Get the fuck out.
Excuse me, you forgot your payment. I'm out of ammo.
Just go. We have the numbers. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's do it. Wisconsin.
You'll never take my flag.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, Boy Howdy, you gotta do it. We got the numbers.
Well, CSA's got some more, but Union making progress towards the point. Only upside for Union here is they're up by, a third of a stage right now. Numbers over here slightly favor CSA.
Independent fire. Fire into him. Start shooting.
Union not realize they're on the flank, or maybe they're just trying to run around.
Kill him. You can see him.
Pop battles. Drop that flag.
Keep that flag down. Kill these.
Shoot him. Shoot him. Keep that flag down.
Keep moving right. If you're behind somebody, you're okay.
It looks like Union's just trying to run around here. I mean, they might be... I mean, CSA has a lot of dudes here. And Union's not sticking together anymore. They're running around. They look like ants from up here. And CSA's going to push.
You missed, boy. Come on.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Come here, boy. Charge them, boys. Get them still.
And this has been the most consequential conquest match I've watched in a long time. It's fairly even.
That's a flag right there.
Hey, that was my friend.
Get him.
Hey, don't stab me while I'm stabbing.
Get that club out of my face, bitch.
I mean, CSA just had a beautiful charge from multiple angles on that B point there. And I mean, Union had some groups going over the C point there. Some guys without flags, group with, and I mean, it had the window open for the whole CSA team that collapsed in.
Financial situation. Fuck you.
Proper run. Let's have a good old face up, baby. Yeah, baby.
Get away from my flag. I see you running after him, boy.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck, he's coming for my ass on the right.
Keep fighting. Keep fighting.
Holy shit, there's more.
Oh my god. Run away, Graham.
3 on flag.
Oh my god, I hit.
So, I mean, Union's kind of getting a foothold here. Looks like we'll have a little encounter here at the C point. Union looks a little outnumbered, especially with CSA reinforcements arriving. This might be Union already again. Never mind.
Use bucking-ball. Man, you gotta take bucking-ball lessons.
Shift right, AV.
Break
Shift
it up,
right.
shift
Shift
right. Let's
right.
go.
Right.
Right.
Come on, Dead, buddy.
Yeah, get up here and die, Yank.
You lost that dance.
Shut up! Sit the fuck down, you inbred.
Reinforcements
Yeah, on the fifth. On the fifth.
Yeah, fuck you, smart ass Yankees.
And so that's a hold. Union looks like they're trying to push with a little more force from the B point over. CSA's holding though. And look at the tickets. Union almost down for the first time in this round.
Pull back first. Pull back, pull back.
Keep shooting them down.
You're not him, bro.
Pull it back, boys. Pull it back. Good Minnesota. Pull it back.
And Union's going to be out for the count for the next minute or two because they just lost on both fronts trying to push that. And they've got about one more shot at this. I mean, tickets, they're almost even. Union, okay, so it's looking like Union might hit last stand first before the CSA side, but Union can still hit CSA down to last stand around when they do, and then at that point, if both sides are in last stand, the flags don't really matter anymore, just because both sides, you know, in last stand, you die, they don't come back. And so Union just needs to be ultra aggressive, one, to try to win a point, but also, right, CSA is dealing ticket loss to you, and the more you sit around and wait, you're just going to get more and more down. You need to be aggressive, charge CSA. Sure, you'll lose tickets, but you're bringing CSA down as well, and that's really what's important for the Union at this point, is that they have to get CSA down the last stand with them. If they do, they have a chance, whether it be a draw or whether it be outright wiping CSA. But the thing is when someone's in last stand, you got to kill all but 3 guys before the game ends, and with the match being huge, that could be a possible. Honestly, if CSA forces a draw out of this, that's still a win for CSA just based on how the round has gone. You got to be feeling real good if you're CSA. I mean, or maybe not because you were so close to victory in the end. But what a night! Union tickets still even.
Hey, Boy Howdy, where are you going?
I love you, Kramer.
Good shot.
Tickets still look. It looks like CSA's for the first time today. When I say today, I mean first time this round is above tickets on the Union side. Holy crap!
Give me rebel yell, boys.
Go right, go right, go right. Steer right, steer right, steer right. They're going uphill.
Got us!
Hello.
Got us in my face! What's your reload?
Alrighty, the moment of truth. Union's going to drop first in the last stand. There we go. So if a Union player dies, he doesn't come back. Flag advantage doesn't matter anymore. If Union player was dead, he is now spawned back in. It gives Union one whole wave left. CSA shortly to hit last stand as well. Wouldn't be surprised if that happened within the next minute or two. But Union needs to force this as quickly as they can. And oh boy. Every interaction matters at this point on both sides. This is going to be a last stand end. So either the clock will hit 0 and we'll end in a draw, or one side will fully wipe the other side, which 5 minutes might be enough time to make that happen, depending on how aggressive each side wants to try and play this. So, I mean, we'll see how each side wants to play it. That's a huge blow to the Union team, though. They should have won this match. There was no reason why. They played such a good start to the match, considering especially what happened last round, and for it to be in the situation right now, insane. So 6 Arkansas back where they started, trying to charge out the Arty. Union's all collecting in on the B point, a couple of Union on the C point. I mean, we could see a triple camp at this point, a couple CSA guys charging in the point, but nothing too crazy over there.
We want to have a little fun.
I'm gonna touch you. I touched you.
For president. There's a lot of them up here.
He's violating me.
You got a sword off me.
Kill that bastard. Kill that bastard. No shit. There's one over here.
We got him, good.
Come here, man.
I mean, you got to kill all the RD2 to force it. CSA has guys going back to C. So CSA now in last stand. So if a CSA guy dies, he doesn't come back. Now, again, even though both sides are in last stand here, right, it's the end of the draw. It doesn't matter if CSA has more guys than Union and vice versa. That does not matter. All that matters is the morale stage, the text on screen.
Remember, everyone you kill does not come back.
I mean, if you're Union, assuming this ends in a draw, which it looks like it will, I mean, that's got to be gut-wrenching. Again, right, you start the first round tonight, very unfavorable map to your side, and you get killed in it. You get absolutely slaughtered. But
You should be in the
a
front.
little more of a better situation for your team, especially with that first point being close to your spawn. You take advantage. You get a morale stage and a half lead, and then to lose it in a matter of minutes because Union got completely wiped and then CSA triple capped. I mean, that's just so unfortunate. So, again, pending anything. I mean, 3 minutes, we could maybe see a major charge in the center here, and to try and, you know, one side fully wipe. But I don't know. See, I don't know what it affects for the campaign board, but I don't know if it's advantageous for both sides to like sit back and be like, we're just gonna take a draw here. It's like when you're watching NHL and each side, it's like 30 seconds or like less than 20 seconds left in the third period, and you know, one team gets it in their zone and they just kind of hold it for 20 seconds to force an overtime so each side can get a point out of the match for the standings, instead of potentially losing and get no points out of it in the standings and giving your opponent 2 points in the win. So, which they should change that for hockey. It should be if you win in regulation, it's 3 points. If you win in overtime or shootout, it's 2 points. If you lose in overtime or shootout, you get 1 point. And then if you lose in regulation, you get 0 points. Just to kind of incentivize everything a little more. But less than a minute and a half. CSA outnumbers Union. I'm a little surprised they're not trying to press this. I mean, obviously they don't know, right? But it's just kind of like CSA could win the game. They have enough time to charge. They have to charge in 30 seconds or else. It's not going to happen. And these Union guys looks like they're running away from the... I don't know. I mean, if you're CSA, regardless of what the game says and whatever, you got to take this as a win. This is a huge win for the CSA side. Union got surrounded, and you know, by the time they punched out, it was too late. Granted, they didn't have their whole team there. Looks like some Union or, sorry, CSA are charging. 30th North Carolina. Push it. They could do it. They still have time to pull off a win here. Alright, 2 Union groups left. They got to kill basically all of them in 30 seconds. CSA already could try to get involved, although they got only 3 guys up there, and they're trying to load a gun.
Let me shake your hand. Let me shake your hand, boy.
Show me your hand.
Alright, 20 seconds.
Here they come, here they come.
Come here, pussy.
Get stabbed.
10 seconds. Union barely survives that. Wow. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel more, go beneath the video, hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do with no ads. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get early access to all the condensed broadcasts that we post. If you're playing in this match, send me a link to your POV and I'll put it in the pinned comment of the video. Anyways, appreciate you guys watching. What a match. What a comeback from CSA. They, you know, another 30 seconds to a minute on the clock, they win that game. Insane. What a start to the weekend. And we will see you all in the next one. God bless. Have a wonderful rest of your night.